Commandos in operation inside Taj Hotel. This video clearly establishes the manner in which NSG Commandos were engaged in an operation with these terrorists leading from the want. They show us the true valor that they're really made of. These are exclusive pictures of NSG Commandos engaged in that operation with the terrorists inside Taj Hotel.
Ruchika, these pictures were in fact taken from a mobile phone. We of course will not be revealing the identity of the person who gave them to us to protect his name and identity, but you look at these pictures, NSG Commandos on the 6th floor of the Taj Hotel. It is on the 6th floor that the terrorists were supposed to have staked out. You can actually see them moving very stealthily as they enter each and every room. They look at it floor by floor, room by room to check and identify whether or not that room is clear of terrorists. It's a very dangerous operation. You see such pictures ordinarily in films when commandos storm into a particular building, but these people are doing it in real life, putting themselves in the line of fire, putting their lives in danger. They're entering every room, and in these rooms the terrorist could be hidden under the bed, he could be in the cupboard, he could be in the toilet, he could pretty much be anywhere, and he could possibly have human shields with him. So it is in that sense a very, very risky operation that these commandos have undertaken. So mobile phone pictures, the first pictures you're seeing really, and the person who's brought them to us is my colleague Gaurav Sawant. He now joins us from Mumbai. The slightly pixelated, Gaurav, the pictures, you can see the commandos moving in, we can see them enter into various rooms, but take our viewers through what the people who've given you these pictures told you about what really happened on the 6th floor on that occasion.
Rahul, these are pictures of commandos entering the 6th floor. This is where the terrorists were. They're very, very heavily fortified. They fortified themselves on the 6th floor. There were citizens of that floor that NSG Commandos had to move in very slowly, carefully. They had to use firepower with restraint. On the other hand, the terrorists, as you see, just when the commandos stop firing, the terrorists open fire. There's a big burst. Suddenly, the commandos know this is where the fire is coming from. They focus in that direction. The terrorists then fire from another direction. Sometimes now the problem in this area, my sources tell me, was the fact that Taj Heritage Hotel wasn't originally a hotel. It was a hospital. It was built more than 100 years ago. There are rooms within rooms. There are mihrabs. There are extremely small balconies. There are places, but there are hundreds of places for the terrorists to hide. As you can see in this video that we have put on headlines today, the commandos are trying to focus. This video was taken so that the commandos who were waiting down to launch the next wave of offensive would have a fair idea of what the battleground would be like. Now this video is actually now going to become a part of the textbook for future commandos. This is the new phase of urban warfare. They are modifying their standard operating procedures and tactics. They're actually refining their tactics to now face terrorists, their enemies in such scenarios.
All right.
Rahul.
Gaurav, just stay with us for a while. We've been told by our producers that at some places you can actually listen to bullets being fired. Let's just allow these pictures to breathe and see what you can hear, the commotion, the action as commandos storm into the various rooms on the 6th floor. These in fact are the first pictures our viewers are seeing of real combat operations taking place inside the Taj Mahal Hotel on the 6th floor. Gaurav, what are the lessons that the NSG has learned? They've war-gamed such scenarios, they've practiced, but they've never really actually been in such a hostile situation where they've had to enter into an urban building, one as big as the Taj Mahal. What are the lessons all your sources in the NSG are telling you that they've learned from this particular operation?
Entire concept of urban warfare, Rahul, is undergoing a change. You're no longer facing your enemy in jungles, in high altitudes, in or in Kashmir. Now you're facing them in your city, in your house, in your bedroom. This is the new face of terror as we've seen at the Nariman house. Now what the NSG is now going to do is look for blueprints of all high-profile sensitive buildings. It could be the Parliament of India, it could be Rashtrapati Bhavan, it could be the Prime Minister's house, it could be hotels where the VVIPs stay when they go out of station. These are some of the locations, sensitive buildings. Now the first lesson from this is increase your parameter security. Don't let terrorists get in the first place. Now, whoever is manning the
But that's much easier said than done, Gaurav. You realize as much as anyone else that it's impossible to man every inch of India. The terrorists always have the advantage of choosing their time and their target.
And that is why better intelligence is of utmost importance at this stage. Whether it is signal intelligence, monitoring the conversation, or physical intelligence of our men being across, listening into their plans, it is a very difficult task. This is a very, very complex battle. There are no easy solutions. Citizens of this country, as the NSG, as the Mumbai police say, have to be far more vigilant. If these boys were living in Nariman House area for some time, if they were bringing in weapons, if they were coming in boats, this is something which was out of the ordinary. Did somebody notice? Should somebody have called up the police and informed them? Perhaps better policing by the police, better intelligence system, and input from the people could help in future.
All right, it certainly would give an insight into how these terrorists actually operated. This exclusive video, which is in possession of Headlines today, where we were showing you how really they went around in the hotel, unleashing really the mayhem inside Taj Mahal Hotel in Colaba.
All right, but what